Hey there, and welcome back to Nice Storm. Let's pick the Reaper Scythe and get a right to run, and there's a magnet on the stage, which is perfect. Today we are trying to beat, let's get the Skull Missile. We are trying to beat the Deep Growth on Nightmare actually, which is the second highest difficulty. I have beaten this stage once on my own. That's why I already unlocked the Nightmare difficulty, and it was kinda hard, so I'm not really sure if we're actually able to beat it. But this game now does have banishes, like meta progression banishes, so you can choose a little better what weapons you're getting into your run. And I've chosen quite a few pretty broken weapons, I think, and these are all companions I like, but let's take the cooldown guy, because he's the GOAT. I upgraded the fuck out of him, and therefore you will see as soon as the ability activates, even though we don't have any weapon upgrades right now. Let's upgrade the Reaper Scythe. We are attacking like crazy now. Look at how fast the Reaper Scythe is attacking. I think it normally has like a almost 3-second cooldown. It's just going crazy like that. Let's increase our experience gain. It's a new passive that you guys haven't seen before because I just unlocked it. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but it is a very good one though. More experience is always very important in these survival likes. So I think we got a pretty good chance of actually beating this stage, but we will have to see what the stage holds for us. It seems to hold a lot more enemies than the earlier stages, and there's a loot goblin. So let's try to get after him. Maybe I will try to capture this chest, and he's wandering off in the distance atop there. Let's take that in immediately and get after him right now. And a chance to inflict burn on hit. No, let's just upgrade the skull enemy because we are setting enemies ablaze anyway. But seems like the guy actually isn't counted as an enemy because he's not getting set ablaze, which is kinda crazy to be honest. He's my worst enemy, man. Why doesn't he get some of the fire? But our cooldown reduction is boosted, so he will die immediately, and we got a whole bunch of gold from that. Let's quickly... Oh my god. Legendary Reaper Scythe, that is so perfect. It is one of the best weapons, I think. Especially if you are able to upgrade the size on it. Because then it just hits a whole bunch of enemies and it tends to one-shot almost the whole game if you keep your upgrades. If you keep it upgraded, then it just deals a whole bunch of damage. And let's go around and collect all the gold. Oh, and the ghostly barrage that will lock in our starter weapons. And we have the fusions of both of them, and I have weapons toggled on for this run that give us another possible fusion if we are able to get enough levels for that. Sadly, we are already running out of time. I kinda screwed around a little too much talking to you guys as well, so let's just take in all the experience. We will be able to expend all of the gold on the exit stage, although I would have really liked to get the artifact which you get from the green totems. That's just too far away now, sadly. Let's use all the upgrades that are flying in right now. Ghostly Barrage. I think both of the fusions are just super good, so it doesn't really matter which ones we upgrade. And if we upgrade the other weapons as well, we are pretty safe for the exact moment we get the fusion, because some fusions tend to be just that little bit worse when you first unlock them until they scale up again very quickly, most of the time just to a lack of projectiles. And I do have another meta progression upgrade that gives me a potion at the start of each stage. That's why we have the frozen effect right now. It's just from a potion that activated randomly and extending freeze duration by a lot. That's pretty nice. I do have some magic progression as well that just makes me freeze enemies on random hits, and we actually have a chance to deal more damage to elementally affected enemies, so burning or freezing enemies for that matter. And we have 5 max HP each time we use a totem. That is very good to get early on, because it will scale up our max HP by quite a bit. Nothing like super crazy, but it is very useful, I gotta say. Let's uncover the map with this purple little shrine here. Dodge the fireballs, they got nothing on me. And there's a totem back there. Size or just an upgrade? It is a bad upgrade, but let's just take it to get closer to that fusion we are looking for. Let's use another totem, increase our max HP, and roll purple. The vampiric blades, pretty good. These are keeping us safe quite well, because enemies just can't get in if we have all these spinning things around us. And there is the last map shrine of the stage. We'll uncover everything with that. Sadly no magnet, I did expect that already. But let's roll another totem. And the vampiric blades in purple again. That is very good. I will take in the max HP and just take a fireball for that. Holy moly, I will not do that again. That dealt so much damage actually. Totally did not expect that at all. I think I would even die if I were to get hit again just now, because we didn't get regenerate all of our health from that, man. That was very scary actually. There's another level up for us. Let's decrease the mana. No, let's increase the mana regeneration to decrease the cooldown of our companion. Your companion is absolutely carrying. Gotta say, maybe he can sync up with the boss spawning, so we can immediately melt that one. Okay, he already activated, but the boss is here. Let's actually go towards him as quickly as possible, and there he is. And the cooldown is still active, so he is dead immediately. I love to see it, man. To just nuke the boss like that gets me fired up just that little bit. And now I think we'll take the legendary skull missile. But no, what I was actually about to say is we will just chill around here, and because we don't have a magnet, and therefore we can actually collect all the XP of all the enemies we kill if we just stay a little closer to where we, or not just move around as much, because the stage is basically empty. There's nothing left to get for us. A little bit of gold, but no, just no. Dash is disabled, not too bad. We actually killed almost all of these little butterfly lady things that swarm on us, which is great because they would just actually leave the map otherwise, and therefore you cannot get their XP at all. The collection phase is happening, so let's get up here because there's the most left behind. Let's increase projectile speed, that affects a lot of our weapons, and that's it. Pretty successful second stage, I gotta say. Over 400 enemies killed. I don't think you could do that on the earlier stages, because there is just not as much spawning as on this one. A lot of health restored. I don't quite know why that happened, but I won't complain at all. And there's a double boss Gambler's Grave stage. The Gambler's Grave is an event where you can get extra refreshes for your run, which is actually pretty good. So I'm pretty happy that we got this one early on, because rerolls can save you a little bit, and sometimes when I think we are falling behind on power, I will reroll to get weapon upgrades if there aren't any weapon upgrades showing up, or just like incredibly worse ones, really bad ones. Just take in all of the gold on the stage right here, and therefore we do have enough to get that totem roll immediately. Increase our max HP again, just dash cooldown, not too bad, because common weapon upgrade would not have been that good, because commons just barely give you any boost. And there is an artifact row here and a max HP thing, which also has the dice on it. That's funny, man. And our cooldown reduction is active right now. That's why we just have an absurd amount of projectiles happening at the moment. There is the second dice and the boss is already summoned. I cannot see him right now. Oh, there he is. Let's get him a little bit closer so our weapons can actually attack. Easily avoid his ice attack there, because I'm just that guy and he is dead already. He will give us a blueprint, which is magic progression. You can unlock gear by visiting the spider guy in the lobby, and you can equip that here, and that just gives you permanent boost. I do actually have quite some good stuff currently. More attack damage, a lot of cooldown reduction and critical hit damage, and the boots are insane. They deal way more damage to frozen enemies and have a lot of dodge chance, and also a little bit of health from our main piece of equipment, the cloak, which is decent. It is not incredibly great, but oh well, it will be enough for this one, I think, because we will get just so OP. And that was actually the dice thing. That's so random that they just spawn on top of other events like that. That's kind of weird, actually. Don't know if I agree on that. I think they maybe should be their own extra thing, right? Where is the boss? It will be coming in from the top. There's just a very small marker on the map. I don't know if you can even see that, but I can, so I can just tell you. I mean, that's what I am here for, to provide some useful commentary. A little bit at least. Just got hit a little bit right there because I'm stupid. And is it Winterbite again? No, I think that was the Deep Claw guy, and he actually did drop an artifact, which gives us more chest potion drops if we were to open a chest. That is pretty good. Sadly, no chest on this stage. I think it could be one on the top, maybe. I will not take this totem right now, because I will take the artifact roll. Artifacts, I think stacking up on them is just very good. Completing any point of interest, drink your movement speed potion. Alright. That is decent. That is pretty decent, but there is better artifacts around, definitely. If you get lucky, you can get something way stronger. The most broken one, I hope we get it, is that you just get the amount of gold, the amount of damage you take. That just, if you have some healing, that can just boost your gold and come like mad, like absolute crazy. Let's take the Reaper Scythe. Actually, we have a pretty even level spread. I'm not too sure if that's actually super great, because getting a fusion is just very good. And actually immediately another Gambler's Grave, which will give us so many refreshes, and actually just got XP boost from the start of the stage potion. I'm not too sure. Let's just take all of this in. Maybe dodge that, because I'm kinda scared. More dice. And was that it already? The Gambler's Grave just was all on top of here. It was kind of weird, actually. It was so easy though. More size. That is a good one, definitely. Now we should have so many refreshes. We have movement speed every time we complete an objective right now. Just like I'm covering the map here. And we do have a magnet on the stage. That is so perfect. I think I might just go down from here on now, because we will go back up to the magnet anyways. Therefore we can probably get the most out of this stage. But the movement speed potion is maybe better than I gave it credit at first, because we can just dash around here that quickly. Dodge the fireballs again, of course, and get this little loot here from these crates. And the boss is summoned. Okay, he will be coming in from the top again. Oh, what the hell, man? He just tried to lock me in there. Let's take the Ghostly Barrage. And the cooldown reduction is active, so we can burst him down like crazy. And he's dead already. That's perfect. We don't have to collect all the XP immediately, because we do have the magnet on top of the stage. So I will just crisscross across here. And this is so cheap, so I will just take it. I think we get enough gold if we get up to the artifact again. More Ghostly Barrage, yes sure. Only a common upgrade, but it does get us closer to the fusion. And let's reveal all of the map by capturing the last map shrine. And there's quite some gold left here on the top. So let's just make a little loop-de-loop down here. And see if we can get all of that gold. There will be the last boss spawning in now. Charmfang. Alright, bruh. You will be dead very soon, because my cooldown guy will be activating any second. Let's increase resource gain, so more gold for us. Cooldown is boosted, so let's find him. There he is. And yeah, look at that. We are so busted for the point of the game we are on right now. That is very good to see, actually. Let's get all of the gold up here. It's just a little bit of gold, but the enemies are getting very tanky, like just the base enemies. I have no problem with shredding the bosses, but just the base guys are taking quite some time to kill. Just a common artifact, but more health generation if you are low. That is actually a very good one, especially for a common. Sadly not the gold when taking damage, but it does boost your regeneration by quite a lot. And we do have enough for this totem as well, so let's roll it and immediately get back to the magnet, because we are getting close, because we still need to capture it. So we can actually get it. Okay, only 10 seconds left, increase experience gain. And yeah, I think it only takes like 5 seconds to capture. That was pretty close though, but we did get it in the end. So let's suck in all the loot from all of the stage and get a few more level ups. There's one dash code. No, let's just take the barrage so we can get closer to the fusion. Do that one more time. And sadly nothing here. Maybe I will take a refresh. Why do I have so little left? I thought I got so many from the Gambler's Grave. That's kinda weird. I didn't use them, right? No, I definitely didn't use them. Kinda weird. I don't know why the game does that. Okay, we could go for a second companion or for a drift mark with 2 more bosses. I think I will go for the companion. That's just way more of a boost, or potential boost. Enemies are set ablaze, alright. Then just more bosses, because they can give you artifacts, but they don't have to give you artifacts. There's a little bit of gambling, and the blood mark, or the blood pool, summoning pool thing, is guaranteed to give you a companion. So that's just pretty good. And I do have the crit chance guy unlocked now. I did have the crit damage guy unlocked before, so maybe we could do a entirely crit focused build pretty soon with them. The ghosts are actually maxed out now. That is very good, because then their upgrade isn't available anymore, so we can focus on the others to get closer to that fusion. Let's take the skull method so we can get closer to that fusion immediately. Reveal a lot of the map. There's just one different totem here and one artifact totem. Do we have enough for that? No, 126. Man, we're broke. Broke ass, man. Let's get a little bit of gold to spare then, so we can actually roll for another artifact. I think we will have it in about a second. And I might just take the blood tornado thing so we can get back down there as fast as possible. There it is. This thing makes you invulnerable, deal damage while moving through enemies, and move very fast, so you can get around the map or shred a boss with that, just as you desire. And we get damage immunity after taking damage. That is decent, definitely. makes you pretty hard to kill, I think. But it's not something that like makes us go more crazy. But we have our cooldown guy. He's just the man. The man. He will carry us through every run if we just ask him nicely to do it. He's just way too good, man. I love him. And there's a chest up here. So we do have increased chance to get another potion now, I think. Or we will get just 2 potions, and XP is boosted. Alright, man, let's take the Skull Missile so we can get closer to that fusion and try to collect more experience while it is actually boosted. We can just kill the big enemies for that to collect their experience, because they will drop quite a bit, and we did get a level there. Increases burn damage, increases health. I will just refresh. I really don't know why we have so little refresh, even though we did get so many Gambler's Graves. Let's take collection range just because it's legendary, and it's always nice to have a little bit of that, but it's definitely not an essential upgrade in any way. So there's that. Now we have it. It's alright. Would have rather have seen the Skull Missile there, because it is level 9. You can see the levels, by the way, down here in the bottom, if you have a big enough screen, I think, because they're pretty small on mobile, definitely. Legendary Vampiric Blades. No. I will actually take the Skull Missile. I want that fusion immediately. It is definitely one of the best fusions, I think, and it will possibly just shred this stage for us without any questions asked. And we are broken anyway right now. The collection phase will be happening any second now. So let's go down here, get a level up, projectile speed. Alright, let's take it. And let's try to get to all these big gems here. Not sure if that was the correct decision, because there were more gems on the bottom, but the big gems were right there where I went. And yeah, we will take the companion. Sadly, no boss. No 2 bosses. I think there's not even any boss on the companion station now, sadly. But let's immediately get to the blood pool and summon our next companion. There's actually quite a lot of enemies around. Dash is disabled. Okay, man. Didn't know if you had to take that away, but you do you. The movement speed is pretty nice, I gotta say. And let's take more experience gain. And let's start the summoning. Give me all of your blood, guys. And there he is. Who will it be? Okay, the gold guy or the experience guy? I will actually go for the experience guy, because we are pretty late in the stage and levels scale up better then, and gold kind of doesn't. So therefore more experience. He will boost our collection range, which is not a very good active ability, I gotta say, but I upgraded quite a lot out of his passive ability, so he will increase our experience gain passively, I think by 15% or something, by quite a bit. Sadly, we didn't get the fusion there. It was possible though. 101 LOL for this artifact totem. So let's get a little bit more. But the guy who gives us collection range actually triggers like super often, and that is actually pretty nice, because collection range is not bad, and there is the Infernal Phantom, especially not if you trigger his ability in the collection phase, then you can get a whole bunch more out of the stage. I think it's like a passive income type of thing that you kind of think it sucks, but it will add up in the long run, man. That you just almost constantly have better cooldown reduction. Here at the start of each stage, we are really not getting that lucky. Let's take a whole bunch of max HP on all the rolls, on all the artifacts, man. The artifacts could have been way better. Oh well, I guess it just is like that sometimes. Just like in life, man. Just be like that sometimes. And let's go right in here and capture up that map shrine and meteors fall. That is so scary, right as I took my hands off the keyboard. Because they deal a whole bunch of damage and just spawn right on top of you, so you have to be on foot if that happens. Let's just take the blood thing, and our movement speed is boosted now, and there's the Inferno Phantom upgrade in Legendary. That is so perfect. I kinda don't know why I did take the Blood Tornado. It will just keep us in all these guys here, which is actually kinda scary. But we'll manage, man. We will manage, no problem at all. A Ghost is on the loose. These are just... they just crash, man. I really hope... I mean, that was definitely a crash, I just had to restart the game. I really hope it did save our stuff. Alright, I think it just put us in the stage we would have been in anyway. But somehow there is no blood thing shown on the map, and I don't have my collection dude, which is very weird. Can we still get it, man? Or get another one? Really want that passive XP gain. Also, they took away my fusion, man. They took away quite a lot. What is that, man? But there's a magnet on here, which we didn't have before, definitely. What is this? What is this absolute buffoonery? Chance to freeze enemies. Okay, man. There's an artifact down there. I mean, at least it didn't take away the cooldown guy, but no, that's not how saves work. Of course it didn't take away the cooldown guy, because he's just the man. And there is no blood pool on here. What is happening, actually? Did we just get scammed of our second companion? I'm quite keen to see what will be visible on the map when we get back in here after we beat the stage. Like what actually happened, man? And give me back my fusion. I loved that fusion. It's just so good. Okay, let's just level up to get that as quick as possible. Get some more gold and get a totem roll in. And the game is playing together with us. Maybe it feels a little bit bad for crashing right there. I mean, it is still in early access. The game is not yet out. And they are updating like a few times each day. They are really hustling to get it as best as possible before release. And it will be releasing in December, so in less than a month. But yeah, that was definitely not a good show. Just to crash in a random moment, man. It wasn't even... yeah, it wasn't even anything special happening. I really don't have that bad of a machine that I'm playing it on, especially for the type of game. I mean, it is only a survivors-like, which can get intense with particles, but I mean, everyone knows that, the developers as well, so they probably hope they accounted for that. And I don't know, man. Doesn't have to happen. But doesn't matter. Let's... yeah, let's just take the Reaper Scythe. Sadly not the Skull Missile, because that would have enabled us to get the Fusion next level up. Not enough gold for another artifact roll, but they were screwing us over anyways, the whole run. So let's not do that, actually. And just chill around, kill as much enemies as possible, and then get the magnet at the end. And we are off the stage, man. Give me this magnet and get me out of here. What even was that, man? I think we had bosses before with the Gambler's Grave, and the Gambler's Grave was bugged as well, right? Or wasn't it? Another level up, increase experience gain, yeah, sure, but give me my fusion, man. Chance to freeze enemies, no, let's increase our attack size. And our critical chance. No fusion, man. That's just a scam. Don't need the collect phase, we already have everything there is to get on this entire stupid crash stage, man. What is happening here? Okay, so it was just a random stage, so we will get our companion at least. So we are not missing out on that. So I am alright with that crash. I'm not too mad, because the companion is just just what makes this game fun and what makes the run broken. Meteors fall. But I'm experiencing definitely lag again. I hate that, man. Why are you lagging? It didn't do that the last time I played, like, at all. Let's just quickly get this chest. Give me all these potions. Increase burn damage, yeah, why not? Attack speed boosted, alright. And just give me my dude back. I think it's exactly the same stage. No, maybe not exactly the same, but a pretty similar stage. Walk in here, guys. I need your blood. Come in here. Yeah, the swarm is perfect. And there it is. And our guy is not here, actually. He just straight up is not there. So I will take the gold guy. The gold guy is pretty good as well. That's just so cursed, man. Now we just have an entirely different build going. Because enemies will drop a lot more gold when we have this man. And therefore, if the enemies can give us gold and not only the little stones to mine, then we just get like a shit ton of gold. Across some time, man. Like, not immediately, but it will definitely scale up our gold by quite a bit. Let's capture this right here. Cooldown is boosted, so the big guy swarm coming in is no problem. And it will just give us a whole bunch of experience and gold for that matter. Increase resource gain. No, man, give me my fusion. I will increase resource gain. It is legendary. That's pretty good. Let's take a little roll here. And it gives us just common vampiric blades. You are screwing me over, game. You know that, right? Take another roll. Let's hope for better than a common. And no, we are not allowed to get that. We do get the Reaper Scythe. So we are getting close to our second fusion, actually. But we didn't even get the first one. We could get it, but we didn't. The game just doesn't want it, man. Alrighty, Roo. Let's just try to get back into this, get a lot of experience, and get a lot of gold. The ghost is on the loose. Okay, man. I will refresh, man. Give me my fusion. Where is it? Where is it? Like, actually, okay, I will take the Reaper Scythe because it will get us closer to the second fusion. But where's my Inferno Ghost missile thing? I totally forgot its name. Don't mind me. Give me it back, man. I need it. I want it. I want it now. Where's the experience, man? Give me that experience. I think they took away all of our reach as well we got before. So that just sucks. Not a lot of experience from the big dudes, actually. Would have expected more. You can't trap me. I'm way too cool for that. Legendary Reaper Scythe. Alright. I just thought we got the fusion there because it was so shiny, but it was only legendary Reaper Scythe. But look at the Reaper Scythe, actually. It is so big, it is doing so much for us. It is such a good weapon, man. That's actually pretty cool to have. But still, I am mad. Give me my fusion. There it is, right? Still no. By that rate, we'll be getting the Vampiric Scythe fusion earlier than our Ghost fusion, which we have for a whole bunch of time now. We have available for a whole bunch of time. Legendary upgrade, okay. The game is trying to give me fun. Increase stage time by 10%. That's just alright. Would have loved to have seen the gold thing. But we will have enough gold anyways, because we have the gold guy now. Gold guy is the cool guy, definitely. Let's quickly make a loop around here. And up here and collect all the big experience stones. Damn it, man. Give me the fusion. It is not that hard. There were so many level up rows where I could have got it and I just was straight up denied. What is that? Let's get into the next stage. It will have a boss for us, so I'm excited to see who that is. And we will absolutely massacre this guy. Hopefully with our fusions that we will definitely get in the next few seconds. Movement speed is boosted. This is such a prank. I will refresh. I will refresh. Finally, the Inferno Phantom. There it is. Wasn't that hard game, was it? Just one roll in my favor, for once. Because look at them, all these ghosts will leave behind fire on the ground now. And that fire deals actually a whole bunch of damage, like a whole bunch of damage. That's why they are just so good. And we roll an upgrade on them, so I don't mind. You do have to upgrade your fusions, because then they get like super broken. Before they are just very good if you don't upgrade them, but if you are to upgrade your fusions, then they get just absolutely busted. And that's what this game is about, being absolutely busted. Let's just increase our HP by a little bit, HP regeneration, because to stay healthy all the time is very nice. It just enables way more risky playstyles, and that's more fun to play and more fun to watch and just generally more exciting. So HP regen, no, doch. HP regen is actually quite good, believe it or not. Blood Axe is a good one, but let's try to get closer to the second fusion. There's a red stone here. The red stones give a red experience stone. They give so much experience actually. Love to see that. Pretty close to another level up now. I want it. Give it. And we do have a lot of gold actually. That's just the gold guy coming in here. He will just passively, quietly increase your gold by a shit ton actually. Let's take the Blood Axe. I prefer that over the Wings of Dusk by a lot. And circle around here, get more gold, even more gold, give me all of that. And only 35 for a roll, that's so cheap. Only a common Blood Axe though. Not crazy at all. What is down here? On the red one, 65. Alright, give me that. The Vampiric Blade please. The Inferno Phantom. That's alright as well. A count upgrade as well in there. And count is one of the best upgrades you can get on pretty much anything. Some weapons I think can't get it, but if you can get it, it's just very good. Increase attack size, and the guy is very close to us, but he's also very dead to us. And let's take a little artifact roll. There it is. Heal at the start of each stage. Didn't we get that, man? Did they take it away by crashing and give me that bullshit again? What is that? Legendary Inferno Phantom. Yes, please. Don't even have to look at what it actually gives me to know that's just absolutely busted. I mean, it's a legendary Inferno Phantom. What am I even talking about? It's definitely one of the best evolutions, or fusions for that matter. And we actually can get our second one right now. If we just get a little bit lucky. Which is not quite happening today, I gotta say. We are definitely not getting too lucky or too broken. But the game did actually try to reconcile with me there. And we did get the Vampiric Reaper size. They just shoot these projectiles that fly out like crazy there. But this definitely suffers from being fused, and it definitely gets a little bit worse right after fusing, and you will have to wait. Let's upgrade the Blood Axe just a little bit. There's another level up actually. Ice Orb, perfect. This is the third fusion. If we are able to level up that much, we could get the third fusion, and the Ice Orb Blood Axe fusion is actually super busted. And we are taking on quests now, which if you didn't know, you can choose from a lot of different things on the stage there, in between stages actually in your run. There's a magnet on the stage, I just saw it down here. And depending on the icon, they give you different match progression or different in-run progression. Can be both. And this one, the quest one, gives you a reputation. You will have to do like a little bit of stuff for that, just like stand next to a tree and kill a bunch of enemies, which is definitely a weird one, I gotta say. But sometimes you gotta do some little errands, free some bats, help out a vampire who is kind of getting screwed over. and bringing a potion or stuff like that. It is fun quick time events, not quick time, just fun little stage events. And reputation is superb to get. Dash is disabled. There will be just so much experience in the stage. Because of that, it is just so perfect that we do have a magnet around. Let's just roll here because we will get a lot of gold from our guy. And size and speed, I think, on the Reaper skies. That is very good. It's also just a great fusion, man. I did intentionally pretty much only enable the busted fusions for this run because I wanted it to go as well as possible for you guys. Legendary Blood Axe. Hell yeah, the Blood Axe is a very good weapon as well. It is very similar or almost the same actually to what the size does if it is not fused yet, to just spawn on top of enemies. But the fusion is very different and very exciting. I hope you guys will see it in this one. There is an Inferno Phantom upgrade that is always nice because it is just so busted. But we are falling, I think, a little bit short of on experience gain. Just not by killing, I mean, or anything. We are doing good on that. But I mean the stat, because you can increase the experience gain stat, and that's why I tried to get the collection range guy, because he boosts your experience as well. But the game took it from me. And I'm still kind of mad about it. The gold guy is nice, so we can roll all of the stuff now. But I think the experience would have done us a little better actually. And let's just chill here for the last minutes. I will cut this minute out and just collect the magnet. And we're back. I basically just stood still for the entire time, so didn't even get any level ups. So you guys will be right with me when we get all the level ups right now. Look at the map down there. There's just so much. Let's increase companion regeneration. Let's do Inferno Phantom. And let's refresh. I really want weapons. Give me weapons, man. Okay, extends restoration by a lot. That's kinda good. Frost Orb. Ice Orb. Inferno Phantom. And Crimson Eye. And Scythe, okay. And man, give me the stuff. Okay, more experience gain. You got me with that one, although it was a very bad upgrade. Increases burn damage. Increase regeneration. Man, give me... No, I don't want this. Okay, movement speed. Damn it. That's so stupid. Why didn't it give me any weapon upgrades? Like, at all. You're dumb, game. You know that, right? You're really dumb this time. Let's just take another quest. Hopefully with a magnet again. Just absolutely slaughter a few of these little forest figurines. What is the quest? Injured vampire. Yeah, that's kind of a cool one. You just go over to the dude, say like, hi, and he says like, oh no, I need a potion, and then you give him his potion, and then he's happy. Ice Orb roll, pretty good. Yeah, hello, I need a potion. Okay, so let's just run around and get him his potion. Where is it? It's actually kind of far this time. Legendary Inferno Phantom. It's perfect actually. There is the potion. And now we will have to give it back to him. So he can heal up and leave. And there you go, man. Yeah, you saved me. No problem, Victor. I don't know how you always manage to get through these situations. But glad to help you out again. Right, I think the run is pulling back on us. We are getting so much experience on the later stages here. That's just great, actually. Increase attack size by a lot. Yes, please, man. Let's do that. I'm still very much hoping for the other fusion. It's just such a nice one. It deals crazy damage as well. But we just aren't getting it. So let's just max out the Inferno Phantom. So we can't roll that anymore. So more chances to roll the weapons we actually want. Now we'll go around here. We do have to be a little bit careful because the movement speed is so high that we don't just run into freshly spawned enemies by accident. Let's capture this and roll another artifact. Give me something good this time, man. That's only gray again. Next to chests may contain relics. They never actually do contain relics, even if you get that, and I don't think I will be opening any more chests for that matter. So it's just completely useless. Thank you, game, thank you. We are going super crazy though. Like super duper crazy. And now we revealed all of the map. Sadly, increase resource gain. Okay, dude. Give me the weapon upgrades. I might just start banishing like the random stuff I don't want. I mean, I have two banishes, and I'm not afraid to use them, I guess. I am not afraid to use them. Let's go with it and get another totem roll in, because these at least seem to be giving us weapon upgrades. There it is, and the gold guy is putting in a shift anyways. And yeah, there's another weapon upgrade. Nice to see, love to see that. Because the gold guy is putting in a shift, we are super stacked on gold and we don't need any more. Maybe we can even roll the match progression totem. Yeah, a cane here. It will probably be worse than what I have. Okay, at least blue. Ah, blue is not too great. I have a purple already. It will be worse. It can't be better. They are getting like so much better if you get a high rarity. It's actually insane. This is actually insane as well. We are super powerful. Like super duper powerful actually. I hope we can get the most of this stage by getting all of the experience that is still floating around, but I don't think we'll be able to get all of it. There's just too much actually. Like actually too much. I will try to collect a little bit before the collection phase. There's another level up. Let's take the blood axe. It is getting closer and closer to actually being the third fusion, but we still need at least 6 more level ups for that. But maybe we can get it in endless. I'm kind of fine with getting it in endless. And there is the collection phase. Let's try to get everything here. Blood axe, yeah. Let's try to get up because there's a whole bunch of red gems and another level up from that. Let's just take a weapon upgrade, even though it was common on the Vampire Scythe evolution. And a bunch of reputation. Love to see that. Now, let's see the boss. I didn't actually quite see it, I just kind of rushed past it. And it doesn't have a cutscene. Okay, I didn't skip anything there, guys. But we are nuking. We are absolutely slaughtering this hand with eyes. Okay, what will be doing? Oh, holy moly, that's a cool attack. And it's actually following us around, but doesn't matter. He's dead already. Perfect. Dendrakul has been slain. Yeah, man. Dendrakul has been slain. He's dead. Fuck Dendrakul for that matter. Screw him. 2 bloodstones. That's pretty good. Alright, yeah, let's continue. Let's take it right into endless. Health restored. Okay, we are super busted. We are shredding through the first endless waves. But we will be collecting XP, hopefully. Okay, meteors fall. Which is not bad. I was moving anyways, and there is a totem here. I don't know if you can find like basically unlimited totems in endless, but I wasn't able to find that many, like only 1 or 2 each time I played endless. Ice orb, yes. Only 5 level ups left if everything goes perfect until we got the next fusion. And we do actually have to get that fusion because it is a very good one for endless. I would be glad if we could actually get that one, and that will extend our run by quite a bit. Increased collect range, yeah, I will take the increased collect range actually, because it is kind of hard to get in all the experience on the endless. But look at what's happening when the cooldown guy happens. It's just mad. Absolute madness. Another level up, let's take the Ice Orb. Moonthorn is summoned and Moonthorn is not dead yet. Wow. Moonthorn is actually quite enduring this time. But no, he is dead now. Legendary Kane! Holy moly, I really hope we don't crash with this one actually, because I think it will set us back to the boss stage. Legendary Kane is insane. That's super good actually. Definitely roll that right after this run. Take the Reaper Scythe, because upgrades on that will definitely make us survive the Endless longer as well. Ghost is on the loose. Okay, they are coming in from the left. So, like just on the right here. Let's circle around like this. Sadly, nothing that gets us closer to the evolution. The fusion, not evolution. Evolution! Let's get all the experience. And there it is, another level up with the Ice Orb. Perfect. Not actually sure if I have shown the Ice Orb fusion already on the channel, but if not, then you might just be about to see it. And Deep Claw is summoned. Deep Claw will be unsummoned very soon actually. Let's just keep in all of our fire from the ghosts. Oh, I did almost get hit there. Was pretty close. Ice Orb again, yes, perfect. And Deep Claw is dead. Uncommon Kane Blueprint. We won't need that anymore because we did get the legendary already, man. Love that. And we are actually fully stacked on the blood thing, so maybe the blood currency that unlocks new weapons and stuff, maybe I will have to upgrade that again. So we can get more each run. And Ice Orb. We are just one level up short if we get a little lucky to get the next fusion. That would be perfect. And that would actually maybe get us way further into the Endless run as well. Meteors fall, alright dude. I can dodge them no problem. The enemies are starting to get in on us. Sadly no fusion. Not yet. The game didn't want to give it to me. But I will take the Scythe upgrade and just collect the next level up. But the enemies are really getting into us. That's why I took all of the regen, because look at how fast we are healing right now. The cooldown guy is active. Please give me the fusion. Damn you, man. Okay, there's the dude. Let's try to use the guy to kill him immediately. And he's not actually dead. But look at that, the timer is pausing when you are in the boss fight. That gives you some nice little time to get the experience, and the guy died already. Epic Kane. That's pretty epic, but it's not legendary, man. Okay, we might just die before we get the fusion. No, we will get it now, right? On this level up. Yes, we did! And look at that. It's like spawning in Axis and spawning in the Ice Orbs right after. And they are just so huge and they're dealing so much damage. It's actually bad. I don't know if they're dealing that much damage yet, but look at how crazy it's going actually. I mean, if we are not crashing here, why did you crash earlier, man? This is just way more crazy right now. Level 90 already as well. We are doing super well. Let's get more experience. Maybe upgrade our evolutions a bit. Or fusions, not evolutions. Evolution is just a nice word, man. I love to say it. But maybe we will actually just die. Let's try to do some evasion tactics to kill the next boss again. Oh, there he is. Let's do the Axe Shatter. Even though it didn't upgrade the damage right now, which is kinda sad. Can do a little loop-de-loo. And where did he go, man? Oh, he died. He died. Like all the other guys. Now I think we're fucked. Now I think we're dead. Okay, we do have the cooldown guy active, so maybe we can heal up with that one. But I don't really think so. We are actually super low right now. There will be one more revival, I think. Revival. And there is the revival. Or resurrection, whatever, man. Call it what you want, man. It is still a revival. One more level up, please. Thank you. And there's just nothing in here. Let's just take something and we are very much guaranteed to die in about a second. We're not dead yet actually. I mean, I will definitely take another boss on. It will just give me a whole bunch of meta progression. If you allow me to do that game, let's dash out of the movement zone. And the cooldown is active and we're dead. Alright. Doesn't matter. If we're dead, we can't crash anymore though. And therefore, we can craft our legendary cane. Very excited to see that. Let's just hop right out of our coffin. And right into the mirror. And right to the cane guy. And let's press R and craft it. Attack damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage and critical hit chance. That is very good. What do we have on here? Okay, we had cooldown reduction. So no more cooldown reduction for us. Our purple one is actually not that bad, gotta say. The legendary one actually kinda sucks. We did get some bad rolls on that. And this one isn't like super good either. Like, I mean, I upgraded a little bit, but the rolls on these are just so good. And they are really not on this guy. The crit hit chance is great, but these rolls are just purple. And we do have 3 purple rolls as well. So I might not actually be using that. I will keep it though. This one will definitely be dismantled. I can't be bothered to dismantle all of these guys. Let's take a little more upgrades. We are getting kinda close to actually maxing out the tree here. More max HP, possible shield upgrades, or just more damage. I think I will just go for more damage on bosses. Because why not? And let's use all of the 1500 to get all the stuff unlocked. 5% chance to block, alright, and there's a whole bunch of artifacts. Increase experience gain. Upon death, resurrect and slay all enemies, alright. Upon completing any point of interest, gain 20% attack damage, alright. On leveling up, drink a random potion. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. Start of each level, gain 30 of a random resource. Would have loved to see if you can toggle or banish things of the artifacts as well. Like, there's a limit to this. Look, I can't just do a weapon run or something. This is like the minimum amount allowed, because you do have to get enough weapons that you can have 3 fusions and a 4th weapon actually. You cannot have any less than that. And there is the companion guy. I think I will I get a new one? This seems to be a life guy, a frost guy, and a fire guy. I'm not interested in any of those. I think I'm interested in actually upgrading the XP guy. Look at how much he's giving us. 28%. That's why I was so mad we lost him. Yeah, the game kind of screwed us over in this run, but we were able to pull it off anyways. And that is it for today. Hope you liked it. I did definitely have some fun, beat the odds, and see you guys around. Goodbye.